Hi everyone, this is Bernie here. I'm a strength coach for the busy folks, and today for the Saturday Strength Show, we'll be sharing on a topic that may be quite sensitive to some and also a personal story.
All right. Hi everyone. Welcome back. This is Saudi, and I'm also a strength coach for the busy folks. So today's topic is unfiltered conversations. Basically, we're going to talk about the topic of body size and self worth.
Mhm.
Right. So I just want to share a story. Just be more centralized. Right. Okay. For those of you who know me, you know that I'm kind of like on the bigger side generally, right? I'm trying to be bigger side. Um, and well, even if you don't know me, you can tell that I'm on the bigger side, right? So for longest time, I do get comments. I do get comments about, hey, Saudi, you know, you are a fitness coach. Why are you not? Why do you not have six pack? Why do you not have 11 on the abs? And you know, like, why do you look like this? Like, um, then I realized that actually it's not really people asking me. It was a lot of time. It was actually in my head. It was really a conversation that was in my head that was making it very difficult for me to be okay with who I am. You know, so even though you know I've created results for my clients. We have so many clients, and they have reaped the results and they're happy with the results. But yet the whole time, instead of focusing on what I've created, the results created for other people, right? I keep coming back to, oh, but then I don't look a certain way. You know, there's this um, fitness trainers need to look a certain way. They need to be able to wear their sports bra and walk around, and you know, the kind of image, right? Um, the thing is, this struggle is not something that's new for me. The truth is, since young, as young as 7 8 years old. For those of you who know the local school system, we, you know, in school we round up the overweight children and then, you know, make them do extra you know, this club called Trim and Fit Club, right? And then we had to do extra exercise and all those things. So I belong to this Trim and Fit Club since I was 8, right? And I was in Trim and Fit Club all the way till I was 16. I mean, simply because after 16 there's no more Trim and Fit Club. So growing up, right, I've always been told that I need to be slim, like I need to lose weight. And it was quite detrimental because at some point I resorted to, I mean, our auntie actually introduced me to it, and I actually resorted to diet pills, which affected my memory. Okay, so I freaked out, so I stopped. I remember, you know, I was eating it because it was like a appetite suppressant. So I was really able to eat less because I didn't crave for food as much, but it was also affecting my mood. It was affecting my memory as well. So I was freaking out. The truth is, I don't know whether there's still any more side effects left, to be honest, right? So I stopped that, even though it did give me results. But then the moment I stopped, my weight just bounced back, right? And moving on to my adult years, this struggle was constantly there. And this is something that not everybody knows about, but even now it does come sometimes, which is uh, I suffer from mild bulimia. So for those who don't understand what that means is, you know, you eat um, when you lose control of your food, then you just can't eat a lot. Then you feel so bad about it. I feel so bad about it. Then I just go and vomit and puke everything out. Right. So we call it binge eating then and purging. Right. Um, and that was very, very detrimental because it's not just about my mental health as well, but physical health is suffering as well because my stomach is going to suffer, my teeth is going to suffer from all that acid from the stomach. So in fact, I remember a dentist was asking me, do you do you drink a lot of soda or something? Like why is your teeth like this? Oops, what happened? Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so it was it didn't feel good at all. So even though on the outside, a lot of friends would say, "Oh, Saudi is so confident. You're so good at certain things that you do." All this, right? I just throw them aside. There was no this idea of how I look and how much I weigh just overshadowed every single thing. Like that's what, regardless of the achievement, regardless of the results I'm creating for myself and for other people, right? It was just thrown aside. The attention was, it just so much so on how I look and how much I weigh, that it stopped me from growing. It stopped me from being happy. It stopped me from being the confident person that I thought I was, right? So so even though I have been in the fitness business for 10 years now, um, even during the beginning of my fitness business, I was still feeling this, to be honest, right? In fact, just before I started FuelFit, I went on this 3-month thing to lose the weight, right? To lose a certain weight. I was running every day. I was really cutting down on my food, everything, and then so yeah, I lost the weight. I look good, in most people's terms, and then that was when, okay, now I look the part. I can start my business, right? But along the way, the weight will start creeping back. So the thing is, it's not as if I am overboard. Like it's not like I overeat. It's not like I go crazy or I eat a lot of junk or anything like that. It's just my body truly prefers to be a certain way, right? And on top of that, what I also enjoy truly is being strong, right? So in order for me to be strong, I realized that when I restricted my food, when I was weighing a certain weight, right, I didn't feel strong, and it didn't feel good at all. So I was sacrificing all the things that I love to do just to look a certain way. So along the way, even up to recently, it was just this struggle, right? Like, like how you have angel and devil on your shoulders,
Yeah.
and then on one side it's like, oh yeah, but if you just focus on being strong, you're not going to flow a certain way, then people are not going to respect you for as a trainer. Right? On this other hand, it's, but you enjoy being strong. You don't just eat to feed your performance. So there's this constant angel and devil talking to me, right? And it's very scary because it brought back some of my old behaviors, like the amount of bulimia, and it sucks. Like it really is. It's not a good feeling. I get stuck in this cycle of eating because I feel like I'm out of control. So I just eat. I like really just eat. Like eating is not even for taste or anything, or for hunger. It's just, you just eat, right? Like it's like addiction, like drugs. Then after that, you feel so bad. I feel so bad, and I just go and puke, right? Then I can literally repeat this cycle like whole night. I can just eat and puke, eat and puke, eat and puke. And then I know that I remember sitting down on the toilet and then really just like, what the hell is this like? I mean, what the hell am I doing, right? Um so seriously, one of the thing that have come up for me through this journey is really realizing that it is so important that not just for myself but for many people out there, is that you are not your body size, you are not your weight, right? Human intrinsically have so much more value than how you look and how much you weigh, and people need to know that, because I suffered from it and I do not want other people to suffer from it. Of course, weight loss, I'm not saying that it's a wrong thing to shoot for, but I think when it comes to with the expense of your mental health, with your physical health, then that is really an issue. I mean, and the scary thing is I'm seeing it going to very young children as well. Like I have people who call me and say, oh, my daughter is 8 years old and she wants to lose weight. It's like, you are 8 years old, you know, this shouldn't be something that you need to care about when you're 8 years old, right? Because you are still growing, you haven't even puberty yet. And then at 8 years old, if you're already so fixated on your body image, the damage is going to go a long, long way. All right. So today I really wanted to share this story because, yeah, the message that I want to share with everyone is really, you are more worthy and more valuable and more precious than how you look like, than how much you weigh, right? So yeah, so I mean, really, that's one of the reasons why me and myself and Bernie, we created Swag. So Swag is basically where we advocate strength, right? But when we talk about strength, it's not like, you know, those powerlifting or anything. I mean, although that's what we do, but strength is really about using your body in a way that serves you in terms of what you love to do, right? Okay, because being strong, we always say being strong is useful. Yeah, being strong is useful. You know, you can carry things, you can get things done. That's one. But you know, when you have strong legs, you can climb the mountain you always wanted to climb. You can go for your walks. You can go for your adventures. When you're strong, your body is strong, your core is strong, your arms are strong. There's so many things you can do, right? Whether it's volunteer work, whether it's traveling, whether it's just having a good time with your friends and family. Being strong helps, right? So Swag is really about that. That's what we stand for. You know, stand for that you can be strong at every size, so that you can use your body in a way that serves you to enjoy your life. And then on top of that is also working on the conversation you have between you and your body, about your body and your relationship with food. And that's one of our key motivation, and that's what Swag stands for, right? So I know Bernie has some stories to share as well. So I'll just pass the time over to her. Yeah.
So thanks for sharing that. I think
Yeah.
it really gave me a glimpse of what you actually go through, because like a lot of people just look at me and then they'll be like, "Aya, Bernie, you have been like this all your life. How will you ever understand us?" Yes, and I would say that, you know, it will not be possible for me to completely understand, but then I have also witnessed friends who have struggled with this, struggled with their weight, their eating, their you know, this constant emotional insecurities, fear, and you know, fear of judgment, self-judgment, of that. I think for me, it was also in school time, and to be honest, I have a couple of friends who you know, struggle with that. And I the funny thing is that they were not even in the tough club or the trim and fit club. In fact, you know, one of them is like about my size or even smaller than me. Another one was actually a school athlete. You know, so this like really, you know, amazing person who on the outside, you know, to everyone else, you're such a great athlete, you know, you're in the best shape, you represent the school for multiple sports and stuff like that. But at the back, you know, she was really struggling with it, and it was scary because, you know, from a friend's point of view, or from an outsider's point of view, even though people, you know, constantly tell them, hey, you know, you're in great shape, you're, you know, a good size, you don't need to lose any more weight, it does not register. And in fact, they'll be like, no, you're just saying this to make me feel better. And then the more, actually, what I've realized is the more people tell my friend that she shouldn't be dieting or she shouldn't be puking out her food and stuff like that, the more determined she becomes. So for me, actually, like I was a kid then, and I didn't really know how to help my friend. And I remember that the only way I could get her to even consider eating during recess was to promise her, okay, I will share this bowl of wonton noodles with you. I will eat all the skin so that you don't have to eat any carbs. That was like the only way I knew how to keep my friend alive, because like the truth is she was losing her period, her hair was falling out, her nails were falling out, and she was just shrinking in front of my eyes, and I don't know when I'll lose my friend.
Yeah. Thank you, Bernie. Yeah, so eating disorder is a very real thing. And if you yourself, you suspect you do have eating disorder, or you have family and friends who are very close to you who you suspect have this eating disorder, do seek help, all right? Because it really can kill. It can kill. And anorexia, bulimia, they it's not just a mental health issue. It will be detrimental to your physical health as well, right? So so if you are suffering from eating disorder, or you suspect you are, or your friends and family, do seek help. If you are just kind of before that, like is really just struggling with the guilt when you eat, like a lot of people I know, they are not suffering from eating disorder yet, but they do recognize that they have their relationship with food is very unhealthy. Okay, how do you know your relationship with food is unhealthy? Is when this constant conversation of this is good food, this is bad food. When I eat bad food, I'm a bad person. When I eat junk food, I'm a bad person. When I eat junk food, it tells me that I'm not a disciplined person. All right, this is a start of an indication of your kind of relationship with food, right? And if you are constantly dieting, you're always on the next trendy diet, whether it's supplements, whether it's intermittent, keto, low carb, low fat, all the diets out there. If you are constantly dieting, that is also an indication of an unhealthy relationship with food, right? So over here, I just want to invite you, right? If you are listening to this, I want to invite you to reach out to us. While we may not be able to help you, because depending on where you are, we would love to be able to refer you to the appropriate professional. But if you feel that you are just kind of already kind of on the brink of it, and at the same time you want to do something about it, do reach out to us, right? Do reach out to us, because that's what we believe in. We really want to advocate for everyone, especially women. Why women especially? Because women tend to be objectified more, and the pressure to look a certain way is much higher. I mean, now men is starting to get that as well, but still nowhere near the expectation for women, right? Is to realize that your body is yours, and that it really isn't about how you look, what size you are, and how much you weigh. I mean, of course, we advocate a healthy weight for health, right? More for health more than anything else. But we really want to invite you to consider what a body that can move well, that has good energy level, that fuel your, you eat because you want to fuel your body with the best fuel, right? I mean, it's like if you are willing to spend top grade fuel for your car, or why are you feeding your body not the top grade stuff, right? Okay, so if you truly appreciate that you want to move for the sake of living a good life, and you want to eat for the sake of fueling your body well, do reach out to us, because that's what we believe in. Okay, we do not believe that everybody needs to be bikini bod. We do not believe that everybody needs to have six pack. We do not believe that everybody needs to be 24-inch or 50 kgs or 45 kgs, right? It is really about how functional you are, how well you move, how healthy you are, more than anything else. All right, so that's really the message we have today, right? And so yeah, that's what we stand for. We stand for strength at every size. Strong at every size. Strong at every size is what we believe in. And when we say strong, is physically strong for sure, But when we say strong, don't imagine bodybuilder, powerlifter. It's really strong enough that you can take care of yourself, take care of your family, right? And also, we believe that when you are physically strong and through training, we can also be mentally and emotionally strong as well. All right, and that's what we advocate, especially in our program Swag as well. All right, okay. So, yeah, pretty much that is what we want to talk about. For those of you who are catching a replay, do reach out to us if you want to have a conversation about this. We know that many of you are affected. Many of you are affected by I need to look a certain way. I cannot eat this. It makes me a bad person. There's a lot of you out there who are struggling. So do reach out, and we would love to have a conversation with you. All right. Okay. So next weekend for Saturday Strength Show, instead of the Saturday Strength Show, we are actually invited to a event, right? A combined event. Let me just pull out the banner. Okay, let's make big here. So we've been invited to the season 2 of Effortless Wellbeing. This season's theme is Feel Your Best 24/7. Right, so we are very honored to be able to speak alongside with Skip Archimedes. Yeah, so he was a world renowned gymnast, and he suffered a very devastating injury, and he managed to make comeback. You know, like, so he's quite amazing person. I'm looking forward to listen to him and learn from him, and I hope you are too. Right, on top of that, of course, ourselves, we are going to present a topic close to our heart, which is about, you know, strength training. But on top of that, there's many other experts presenting at this event. We have our in terms of nutrition, we have a few experts talking about that. Pain as well. If you have some pain you want to relieve, that's where you can come to. We also have our Ishiki coaches who are specializing in, you know,
joy.
Yeah. So we're covering everything, like whether it's mental health, physical health, emotional health as well. All right. So we really want to invite you to this event. Because you are listening to us, it's complimentary for you. All right. So you can either scan the QR code over there, or you can register at this link. All right. Okay. So in fact, we want to really reach out to as many people as possible. So once you register for this event, you also stand a chance for the referral contest, right? So the referral contest is basically, if you refer many friends, all right, you have a chance to win cash prizes, all right, and also training programs. So the first prize will be $200 cash and training program with us, and then second, third prize, you have other cash values and training program with another of our experts. All right. Okay. So really, we hope that you will join us. Okay, it's happening next Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. All right, so you can either scan the QR code or head over to the link to register for your complimentary ticket, simply because you have joined us for this show today. All right, so thank you very much again, and we hope to see you at the event next Saturday. All right, okay, bye-bye.